Hey friends, it's Hope. Today I am here to do a spoiler-free book review over Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. So I picked up this book on recommendation from one of my really good friends, Jordan, and I knew that I needed to read it as soon as I could because he has recommended me some books in the past and I really enjoyed them. The most recent book that he recommended me was Everyday by David Levington, and I thoroughly enjoyed that book. So I knew I needed to get my hands on Me Before You because, like I said, I trust his judgment, and I'm glad that I did. Now, I went into this book not knowing anything other than the fact that Jordan told me it was a must-read, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't know what it was all about because I felt like it allowed me to experience the book in a completely different way than like reading the back of the cover or reading like the blurb on Goodreads. So I'm going to say very little about what the storyline is about because I kind of want you guys as readers to experience the way I experienced it. Now with that said, of course you don't have to not read blurbs or read the back of the book. You're more than welcome to do that. I cannot dictate what you will and will not read, but I just don't want to spoil anything for you in this review. So we'll first start off with kind of what the story is about, but not getting too much into detail because like I said, I kind of want you guys to have an open mind and just like a blank slate going into this book. So mostly this book is through Luis's perspective. Throughout the book, we do have glimpses of other people's perspective in the book, and I will get to that later. But mostly we are hearing from Luis. She is a kind of girl that has grown up with her family all of her life. She's in her mid to late 20s. She works hard for what she has, but she has very little. Her family is not well off, and she has a grandfather living with her who is declining in health, and the family really relies on her to help support just the income and putting food on the table and stuff like that. So she has a lot of pressure on her, but she knows what she's good at. She is comfortable where she's at, and she doesn't expect what is about to happen after she finds out that the bakery that she works for is shutting down. Once realizing that she's going to have to step out of her comfort zone and do something that she is unfamiliar with, knowing that she can't just not have a job because like I said before, her family really relies on her to provide for the family. She realizes she's going to have to step out of that comfort zone and decides to take a job that she's a little unsure about, but ultimately it is going to be the most rewarding thing that she's ever done in her life. So this is a type of book that allows the reader to experience the difficulties and the exciting adventures that people go through just on life's journey when it throws you ups and downs. And while ultimately I struggled to accept some of the choices that were made in this book, I do realize that throughout the book it created new opportunities for people, and like I just said before, just really be enriched in love and care, and just new exciting opportunities and possibilities and hope and belief that there's so many awesome things out in the world, and you shouldn't limit yourself because maybe you're afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone or doing something different. What I loved most about this book was the compassion and the care and the belief that the characters had for each other. It was truly touching, and it spoke volumes on how much belief that they had in each other, because these two characters, they come from way different walks of life. They grew up so differently, but yet they were able to see each other in completely different lights, and it wasn't out of pity, it was just truly out of love. Reading about characters that believe in each other and know the potential that they have for each other, it was truly inspiring, and it put a smile on my face and it warmed my heart. And you know, throughout this book I felt the humor was real, the sadness was real, the happiness was real. When I say that I literally had the feels throughout this whole book, I truly did. When I finished the book, I had tears in my eyes and a smile on my face, and I really think you guys should check out this book. It was a great read. I ended up giving it a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I will actually link my written review down below in the description box if you guys want to check that out. But I would say that if you guys are looking for a book that is really heartwarming and really about self-discovery and stepping out of your comfort zone and putting trust in an unlikely person and just truly believing the potential of someone, I mean, this is just, it's a great read for a lot of situations. Keep in mind you may need a tissue throughout the book. I am a pretty emotional person, so maybe I cried more than most people would. But the friendship in this book was just so real and true and absolutely beautiful. And thank you so much, Jordan, for suggesting this book for me. And guys, if you have read anything else by this author and would recommend a book, I would love to hear it. Just leave the comment in the link below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.